Say what you want, fam. This is your interview. Say whatever you want, bro. If there's anything that I've said that you don't want to be in there, shout. Let me know, and I'll cut it out.
Yeah, of course.
I really wanted Tins to be in here, but when he finishes munching that silly chicken, then it's fine. All right, fam. All right. Another day, another interview. Name?
AJ.
AJ. What are you saying, AJ?
Me too.
My guy, fam. My guy. But for the sake of the interview, I don't know you.
Yeah, of course.
Age? Oh, go on. What are you saying?
I was gonna say AJ47 on all handles.
Yes,
Twitter,
sir. Yes, sir.
Facebook.
Yes, sir. Facebook.
WhatsApp.
What's up? Flip sake, bro.
Nah, Facebook. IG, Twitter, everything.
Yes,
AJ47.
Yes,
AJ.
IG Snap.
IG Snap. Nah, I don't really use Snap.
They're too mature for that, innit?
Yeah.
Age?
20.
20, yes, sir.
Young 20, man.
When's your birthday?
April 30th.
April 30th. Alright, 21 next year.
Yeah.
Ethnicity?
Nigerian, French.
Yes. Bro. When did that... Bro.
Alright, cool. Nigerian.
Alright, say that.
Dutch.
Alright. Nigerian, fully Nigerian.
Nigerian with a hint of Scottish in me, you know what I'm saying?
Say less. I won't say anything that I think because it's your interview, innit? But Scottish and what tribe in Nigeria?
Yoruba and Igbo.
Okay, say less.
I'm like a hybrid, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, say less. Best of both worlds, innit?
Yeah.
Alright, this is all you. We're gonna ease. I have some deep questions, bro.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna ease them. We're gonna start with the easy ones and slide in, innit? So we'll start with what's your top 3 anime?
Ooh.
Top 3. I know one has to be in there. If it's not, I'm gonna question you on it.
AOT.
Yeah, I knew it. That was the one.
AOT.
Yeah.
If you haven't read or watched AOT, beautiful anime / manga.
Yes, yeah.
Written so well.
Written perfectly, actually.
Even the ending, like it had a lot of like mixed reviews, but I feel like that's the best way it could have ended. Right?
You think you like the ending?
Yeah,
I thought it was a perfect way to end it. Perfect way to end it.
Sad,
that is the most perfect show I've ever seen.
Like,
ever
written,
seen.
Like,
ever. Like no wrong. Like there was nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong. You remember that time where we were back in school and like I think they first started to air the episodes where it turns out Eren was telling Eren
in the past.
Yeah. Crazy.
Bro,
if you haven't watched AOT,
watch it.
Tune in.
Yeah. We just spoiled it for you, but it's fine. You won't understand until
later.
Little
hints as well, like
yeah. Bro, if you see all them shorts that show, this is foreshadowed here.
Yeah, like when Eren's head was steaming.
Yeah. Bro,
written so well.
There was, you saw the one where Reiner said, "Ymir, this is a different language." Have you seen that?
Yeah.
When he was looking at the fish, yeah. You ain't seen that, fam. The way he said, it was like, it's calm, bro.
I ain't seen that.
I ain't seen that. So AOT, that's number 3?
AOT's number 1.
Number 1?
Oh, we're ranking.
Yeah. If you can't rank it, it's calm. Because if for me, I wouldn't rank it. I can't rank it.
Ooh, second, One Piece.
Okay.
One Piece, that show is just full of life. I'm not sure that manga's full of life, bro. Like, there's so much characters, so much, like, I don't know, so much lore behind it as well. Like, I feel like every character development's like well thought out.
Right.
And a lot of shows don't do that well because like they have a vast selection of characters, but like each character's like brushed up.
Yeah.
On you get, but
they kind of brush the side characters. Some of these anime,
but One Piece does it well. Last, third place, I'd put.
It's hard, isn't it?
Very hard.
Yeah.
Third place, I'd put.
Naruto's not in there.
Nah. That was a good anime, but there was something that came above it.
I ain't really heard you speak about any other ones outside of like Naruto, One Piece.
I'd probably say Full Metal.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, that one was.
As in Brotherhood or the one.
Brotherhood.
Yeah.
I put that third.
It's definitely up there. Berserk. You've seen Berserk?
I put Berserk third. You see, I'll put Berserk third. Berserk. Crazy.
It's crazy. You saw the 19, the old one, not the 2016.
The 1998, yeah.
That one's the better one.
That one's the better one.
Yeah.
I mean, the 2016 covers it, but like, if you want it, like,
if you want the raw emotions, the raw feeling,
even that theme song's
funny. Bro.
That theme song's funny.
Bro, me and my friend were always laughing at every second. Is like, oh, every second is that same theme tune, bro.
It's just guts.
Guts be crying
into the night.
Exactly,
Every day he's soaking.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, me and my friends, we better say that Guts, bro, he just had a peak life. Like, the whole anime is just him having a peak life.
Soaking.
Bro, I don't think he had one nice, happy moment in the show without it being bittersweet.
We're soaking under the night, bro.
So what would you say to people who watch this and they're like, oh, anime is childish?
I feel like we should be childish for as long as possible, if you feel what I mean.
Why do you say that?
In the sense of like, I don't know, I feel like people don't appreciate most things anymore because they're so quick to grow up or become mature about certain things. But I feel like stuff that just bring the kid out of you again, people should cherish more. I feel like people brush it aside. Those are the more miserable ones. But like, if you can bring the inner kid out of you more in a lot of stuff you do, you'll just find that you just enjoy the simpler things in life a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because obviously there's some stuff that people do that some people class as childish. Like I've seen some grown men like play Yu-Gi-Oh cards or play with cards and stuff like that. I'm just like, but at the end of the day, if that's what makes them happy, it makes them happy.
Literally.
Now, obviously, that doesn't mean go and watch CBBS and all of that stuff. But you know, it's just whoever says what they like is childish, you can point the finger back in it.
Literally.
But I'm not gonna lie, it's not mandem that will really say it's childish.
Yeah, it's more.
But we'll get to that, innit? We'll get to that. Yeah. I actually have an idea of what this is, but I want to get your actually raw view on this. So what are your dreams and goals in life? If you don't have it figured out, I was just saying it because we're young, innit? We're not.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say so myself that I have everything figured out, right? Because life can be going one way and then next thing, life can be going another way just like that.
Yeah.
So, me in terms of like ambition and goals, I still have my drive, but like I'm always ready for change in the sense of like I'm ready to adapt to any situation because, you know, if you write like a plan, like a fully cemented plan, and then things, you know, may like funnel out the way or may not be on track as to what you were saying you were doing, which is totally fine because as humans we should just, you know.
No, you're spitting.
As humans we should just adapt to like changes, but in the sense of like not forgetting where we're headed to. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And like sometimes people may become distraught or like feel like they're underachieving once the path that they've cemented in their head starts swaying. But that's part of life, do you get? Like there's always going to be rocky roads or challenges to overcome.
Right.
And I just feel like we should set goals and ambitions. Well, I do set them for myself, but I'm always prepared for, you know, sway
what happens
in the path
in life. You know, there's a quote that says, things don't fall out of place, they fall into place.
Literally.
Yeah, and that's so true. Social media makes it feel like we should have it all together now, but that's not the reality. The people, it's comparison, bro. It's comparison, and like that's what it's got us to do. Because on socials, you'll see everyone's best achievements in it. With them being at this place, them being at the Shard, they got a new office job. You don't know if that's temporary. You don't know if they're getting paid. You don't know if they're getting scammed. All of it's a lie, innit? If you're still figuring stuff out, that's calm. That's calm. We're young. We're 20, 21, innit? Like, it's totally fine. You have a decade, and if I'm not wrong, the average human life expectancy is like 70. So from now to 70, you do the maths, that's 40 years. Even if you still don't have it in 20 years, that's fine. If you're still, of course, you're not going to be a bum, but if you're still working towards something, and like trying to figure out where you stand and stuff like that, what you like to do, that's fine, isn't it? So you're kind of like you have a drive, you have an ambition from what I got from you, but you're still kind of figuring out what you want to do, where you're at.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Are you at uni or anything? Are you at school?
Yeah, I'm currently at uni at the moment.
Yeah.
Trying to juggle my ambitions as well as uni. It's not easy, but you know, it's a start.
Okay.
I guess so. Yeah.
So what are your ambitions then? You're dilly dallying. You've been dilly dallying around it, fam. I've been trying to
That's what I'm saying. I've got many ambitions. One ambition I'll start off with is to be successful. My second ambition is to be happy. I feel like being happy is the most important thing, because you want to be happy in what you're doing, right? You don't want to be doing something for the rest of your life unhappy, because you're just gonna go down a very dark route. God forbid, innit? Like, it's not gonna be pretty, but I feel like happiness should be one thing that we should aim towards in anything we do.
Yeah. Because you said you have ambition, right? You're beating around the bush, fam. Right? But I'm not gonna force you to say anything you don't want.
Yeah.
But I want you to say at least one thing that's in my head. I'm looking at it right now, innit? Yeah. But you don't have to say the exact word. You can just say like the niche it's in, innit? But yeah, like, do you have an ambition towards something?
I do.
Towards something, towards an aspect, towards a niche?
Yeah, I have an ambition. Clothing.
Yes, sir. There you go. I've been waiting for that. Yeah. It fits in with my next questions. That's why. But I would have just let it slide and just freestyle.
Nah, I was playing. I was gonna mention it, but yeah, clothing. If you've known me from a young age, or like if you went to the same school as me growing up or whatever, I've been into clothing for quite some time.
Right.
It may not have been the flashiest, but I put that on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would know how to put on a fit or two.
Yes, sir.
Maybe not from like year 9 allowing me, but like
we don't know 10. We don't know better. It's fine.
We don't know. Year 10, year 11. Yeah, clothing has always been like a norm to me. Like, a norm is basically putting on like jeans, a hoodie, a t-shirt, and from that I just spiraled deep into like the world of fashion, really.
So, is it like what inspired you really? Because like you said, like you from young, like you like to wear clothes, but was there something that triggered you to be like, oh, I actually think this is hard? Because to me, looking from the outside perspective, I'm like, was it like other people? Was it an artist, or was it like what inspired you to get into that, to like clothing?
I think for me it was.
Say what you want, bro. No pressure.
I think for me it's an odd one. I think it was music.
Really?
Yeah, because like, you know, nowadays there's a lot of music and different genres and different styles and artiques of music where people can express themselves differently. Do you feel? Obviously, I wasn't the most musically.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But I could express myself in the way I dress.
I'm doing that face because I have a question for you and you were spitting there.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, the best way to express myself was just through what I wore on a day-to-day basis. So I really took time into delving into my own style and like perfecting it. So
I like that, because I think from young, transitioning into us getting older, we all kind of had the similar style. Where it's kind of, we follow the UK trend, and the UK man don't know how to dress. It's just tracksuit, just this, just that. We thought, but like, I don't know, just wearing the same. If this is green, if my shorts are trousers are green, my shirt's green. It's cold. Like, bro, that's a fit.
US drip creeped in a bit,
bro. Yeah, yes it did. Yes it did.
The color coded,
bro. Color coding is not it. But what I've seen is you looking at your IG and your stuff as recently is that because I know before you used to kind of like your fits were like kind of casual, kind of UK fits. Yeah. Now they're more like expressive, more US inspired, more like artist inspired, and I can see that, and it expresses you well, innit? I see that. Yeah, I see how it expresses you well. So like, obviously, from people who are silly, they'll be like, "Oh, what are you wearing? Like two jeans? Like, I didn't get it." What would you say to that?
Don't get it. You see, that's the reaction I want out of you, though. Because if I'm not getting a reaction out of you, I'm not doing it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing something right.
Yeah.
Because if I'm dressed in a certain way and there's no reaction to it whatsoever about the T jeans thing I started as well, it's like, you know, like me not gaining a reaction from it, I'm not doing something right. So,
and I like that's how you express yourself in it by you doing you. Was there ever a time where you were like you didn't want to do you were shy to do you were kind of following the crowd?
Of course,
you were scared to put yourself out there?
I would say like my younger self, I would necessarily just buy things for the sake of fitting in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like buying dry fits or TNs, or like wearing skis on my head, like, cause that's what was like popping around the time. Do you get? So I would just try to fit myself into that demographic that I really wasn't part of, just for the sake of not feeling like left out. Like I didn't really stand on my 2 feet back then when I used to dress like that. I don't know why, but looking back now, I mean, it's growth at the end of the day. I think,
No, go on. It's your interview.
I think I really started to step out the box a bit, like year 11 times, late year 10.
Okay.
People were telling me what was I wearing. At first, like you're gonna take those comments and really like reflect on yourself, like what am I doing? Like, is this the right direction to go in? But at the same time, it's like you think to yourself again, and you're thinking like, okay, maybe like I can get used to this different way of dressing or expressing myself. And before you know it, like people caught on as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like people started asking me, "Yo, AJ, how do you wear this? Should I get that?" That was a good feeling to me because I felt like, you know, me taking one step in the direction of expressing myself, open doors for other people to start. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm the pioneer. I'm just saying like it just made people more comfortable to just try new things, which I route for. So
yeah. Because you're always crazy until you're a genius.
Literally.
At first, you just start and people are like, yeah, what's that? Blah, blah, blah. Until, you know, you start doing it and, you know, it looks different because people like different things in it. And then once different things pick up, then it's trendy. That's how it starts, isn't it? So the fact that you did that and you started that, I really did that. When I started to see you rocking I saw one fit, you wore a suit and shorts and then you wore 2 jeans. I said, that's hard, fam, because people aren't doing that, innit?
Yeah.
People are just, let me just wear tech and do this, bruv. It's like, bruv, where's the creativity in that? And like, people are just scared to express themselves. But again, it goes to, I think that's because of our generation and the culture, or UK culture. UK culture, I'm not going to lie. UK culture that does that. What's your thoughts on that?
On UK culture?
Yeah, because in my opinion, if you did what you did in the US, they call you hard from the start. People be like, oh, that's hard. Some people be like, oh, I'm not messing with that. But it'll be genuine. It's not like you're trying something new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My thoughts on UK culture?
Yeah.
I feel like people are too subjective to like people's opinions. Like I think UK culture is very opinionated. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's got an opinion on something. Instead of like uplifting each other or like, you know, spreading good vibes or like, what's the word? Empowering each other. I feel like people are so quick to just bash each other.
Yep.
Someone wants to step out the box, they want to bash
you straight away.
They want to keep you contained in that box of yours. Like, I don't like that at all. I don't. So that's why I just stay out the way sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just, honestly, it's just, I don't know why the UK actually have this. I don't know where it stems from because the UK actually copied the US a lot. So I'm surprised at how we got to this kind of like bringing each other down. But honestly, yeah, I'm not. I don't like to talk about the UK because honestly, the culture here is just terrible, bro. It's literally US culture, but dialed down because we copy US people, innit? That's my opinion, but yeah, seems like you don't like it too. I'm trying to figure out what question to ask you next because I had. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I actually want to ask you this. Okay, you said music inspired you, right?
Yeah.
All my questions have a perfect segue into each other.
Yeah.
You said music inspired you to do your fit.
Yeah.
Speaking of music, what's your opinion on the state of music right now?
In the UK?
In general, like in the US mainly, because that's the music. Do you listen to US music or?
Yeah, I listen to everything, man.
Yeah.
Everything. The state of music now. I think like music's not really. I mean, majority of music's not really based on. I mean, the people who have talent.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I dictate who has talent or not. The people who have talent still get their flowers, but in the sense of people can just go viral. You see this? What's the word? You see this state of music where people just want to aim to make viral songs.
Yeah.
Or like quick play songs that people can just trend to on TikTok or something. Like everything's just very TikTokified. Like.
So do you think TikTok's kind of ruined the creativity of music?
Yes and no. Because there's been a lot of artists that have seen success through TikTok. Right. In terms of being discovered and you know, found out about, but I can't discredit TikTok for that. For like shining light on upcoming talented artists, but it has kind of ruined the fact that a majority of like artists are just trying to make that TikTok song with the catchphrases and the short. Nah, man, it's a mess.
You're not rocking with it.
Nah.
So what artists do you listen to? Because obviously people can come up with a guess, yeah. People can come up with a guess, yeah, and they can assume that you listen to US music, like depending on your drip in it and stuff like that. Because you said it inspired your drip.
Yeah.
But what music do you listen to?
Like artists or just genre?
Like in general, like artists, genre.
I listen to indie, alternative R&B, folk, Latin, jazz, rap, electronic, burnt music.
What about artists in it? Because artists. At burnt, I got lost, and at Latin, I got lost.
Artists I listen to like Steve Lacy,
right?
TV Girl, Brent Faz,
okay,
Tyler, ASAP Rocky, yours, Skepta.
I know what kind of music you like now.
Skepta. Who else? There's a huge list. I'm just trying to think.
I saw one time.
Wait, can I get my phone?
Yeah, you can get your phone.
Can you help me get my phone?
Yes,
that's what I'm saying. Wait, can you help me get my phone real quick?
You can.
Yeah, I don't want to leave like the phone.
I can cut it out anyway. I probably won't. I'm not gonna lie because I like the organic. Where's your phone now? Oh, here.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Nah, because Lauryn Hill is a shout, and that's the thing. Yeah. You talk to the average like black boy down the street, they're gonna think you're mad because you're not listening to Digger or Central or something like that. But this is actually music, bro.
Real music.
Like this is real. Like honestly, if people saw my playlist, they thought I'm not gonna lie, they might think I'm a bit.
Yeah, a bit.
You know, I'm like rainbowy, innit? Yeah. But like, it's music. Like, it's actual music.
Music needs to be appreciated.
Exactly. Because I saw you on your story one time. You listened to Through the Wire, and I was like, bro, like that's exactly that's music. Bro. I don't get these man, and that's the thing. UK it's almost like the UK ruins everything. Like, I'm tired of listening to Lil Baby saying, I've got a 20 bands and all of that stuff. I'm tired of Dirk saying, in the trenches all the time, like Battle Vaughn, you know what I mean?
Bro, it's the same in the trenches,
thing. He's still talking trenches. It's like, they're sick, they're sick, but they can never be generational because their music there's no depth to it, innit? With Ye, there's depth to his music and creativity, but with like mumble rap and all of that stuff, there's no depth.
There's no depth.
Yeah. But what do you think about that? Like
mumble rap?
Like, because with the state of music, because I know we both listen to like Dirk and stuff and all of that stuff. I'm not saying they're bad, but like, do you agree? Do you disagree? Like, do you think mumble rap is good, bad?
Nah, I agree. Because obviously I don't wanna not shed any light on anyone's talent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But I just feel like other sides of music need to be appreciated more than the average mumble rapper. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I feel, in my opinion. As in, like,
because if you look at what's being put in the spotlight, it's mumble rap, that kind of music, sexy red, and all of that stuff.
Don't even get me started, bro.
But that's a whole nother conversation. But that kind of music, innit, is being shed light on. Not really the, I'm not saying they're not creative, but not really the passionate kind of music, innit, like bands and stuff like that. I listen to a lot of bands. I listen to a lot of old tunes, old bangers like Shalimar. If you know, you know, bro. It's probably in your playlist, but they made "I Can Make You Feel Good" that song. If I play it now, bro, only OGs will know that song. But yeah, honestly, music is so to you, what I'm getting from what you're saying, because I can't lie, I'm talking a bit too much.
No.
What I'm getting from what you're saying is that you like all music in it, but you feel like people should have a more diverse music taste, innit?
Yeah, they should try something new, man.
Yeah.
They'll honestly be surprised. Like, I was once like someone that was so opinionated on something I hadn't experienced myself. Like, if you told me a few years ago, or you listen to indie, or you listen to like all these folk artists and stuff, I would have looked at you twice.
You would have laughed,
you know I would have creased
without
even experiencing it for myself. So when I really decided to actually listen to it and stuff,
then
wow, like my whole perspective just changed.
I started,
and then once you like begin down that route of just listening to music, you just go down such like a deep rabbit hole, and you'll just discover all these like amazing artists. And
yeah, honestly, bro, like I think again, it's just like people might think, oh, them kind of music's wet, yeah, but really, like music is music, bro. You like what you like, bro. The music I like, I promise you, these white songs, recently have been keep getting me in a chokehold, bro. Getting me
Which
in a
ones,
chokehold.
UK specifically, or like
I like
Caucasian?
The Script. I like. There's a band called Panic at the Disco, I think they're called.
Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, there's a song called Man Who Can't Be Moved. You know that? Yeah. I love that song. That song's been on repeat. It gets me in my. Anyway, that's another conversation, innit? But yeah, like that song's good. And like all different types of OG music. Like I listen to like Gypsy Women and stuff like that. Yeah. But at the same time, I can listen to Sench and all of them, man. So yeah, it's just being diverse, innit? Like that's again, it kind of links back to the UK with trying new stuff. Like getting out of what it's like our culture thinks is cool here.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we're gonna get into the more deep questions.
Oh sugar.
Speaking of music, this isn't a deep question. But I really wanted to get your opinion on this. And hopefully I'm going to try and get through as much questions as I can.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on the hip shaking?
Yes.
What do you think, do you think as a grown working class man, do you think it's appropriate to do all the like all of that stuff and be shaking your hips like a meanie?
You see me, one thing about me.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't. Anyways, AJ's into me.
You see, one thing about me, I won't discredit no one's talent. As in, like, if you're good at shaking hips, you're good at shaking hips. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna take that away. I'm not gonna say that's mad, because that could be your talent. Who am I to
bash on it,
bash on someone's talent? You know what I'm saying? If you're good at shaking hips, you're good at shaking hips. I'm just saying, like.
What do you think of it, though?
Like,
say they didn't take any offense.
Okay. What do I think about that? Why are you shaking hips, bro? Like,
you think as a grown,
as
in like you're past your, bro. In my opinion, bro, if you're past the age of 17, I wouldn't.
Yeah, when you're 17, you don't shake hips, bro. Because like.
As a man going and like just
and you're
all of that stuff.
Nah.
And they even do the white nose thing. Bro, they even do the white nose thing and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, it's like, come on, fam. I was thinking the other day. I was like,
bro, that was white nose. Like they've just
like, bro, I was even thinking like, yeah, you know what I mean,
bro. And the camera used to move like this.
It'll be like in the beat drop and stuff like that. My friend in it. You know what I mean? It's Uzi that started all that stuff, but again, it's the US has so much influence on us in it that we just pick up anything that anyone does in it. But I think if you're past the age of 17 and you're dancing like that as a grown man, definitely reevaluate your what you're being influenced by, because there's like, okay, a dance is a dance, bro. Unless you're a dancer, bro, I'm not messing with that, bro. I think there's been cool dances on TikTok that guys have done and stuff like that, but the hip shaking thing for me, but and they may even like continue it. It's like, bro, it's what this. It's like kites and that culture and stuff. What are you saying? I mean, yeah, I guess they can do them in it, but I guess your opinion on it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't bash if they're good at shaking hits. You're good at shaking hits. Like, I wouldn't bash it, but me personally.
Bro, this all that it's TikTok, bro. In my opinion, I think it's TikTok that's ruined all of that. Ruined fried men's brains. I mean, we used to die in we'll have to cut it out. Yeah, we used to go to war. We used to, fight for stuff. Now we just shake hips and just say Abba fam. It's like, what's going on? What happened? Where did it go wrong? But anyway, okay. What would you say? I appreciate you doing this interview. Like, honestly, it makes me so happy. Yeah, and you'll be seeing it.
Even seeing you do this, bro, it's inspirational.
Really? Well, I appreciate that.
Putting yourself out.
Really?
Nah, bro.
Guys, that means a lot to me. Honestly, bro. Genuinely. Just chasing my dream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And that perfectly segues into the next question. I promise you, it's good because I just write these questions that I think are best for you.
Yeah.
But what would you say to man? Because a lot of man, they want to come on this, but then they say, I need to get here before I do that. This
is all part of the journey, man. This is documentation, live in the flesh. Like, of course, we're not where we want to be or where whoever says they want to be or get to. Like, you have to enjoy every part of the process, even if you're miles away from where you want to be. Like, even this now, you have to appreciate what you have now, what you're striving for. It's even being documented right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right now.
So even watching this maybe a few years later, and you're seeing like how far you've come, that's all in the sense of just enjoying every step of the way.
Exactly. Like, because a lot of man, that's what I've noticed. All guys, I'm going to talk about guys and then girls, but all guys have said, is that, when I get more of this, all the guys who have said, let me just hold on, have said that it's because of that reason. And I'm just like, look, guys, even in the Bible, right? I'm paraphrasing, but it says, if you keep waiting for the perfect weather, you're not going to harvest. Bro, why do you think in weight loss journeys, right, they take a photo of them being fat, then skinny, then in shape? What if let me just wait until I'm in shape? There's no story to that. There's no journey. You can't be proud of yourself if you're just constantly waiting for the top. But of course, I understand the mindset because us men, we kind of want to get it first and then be ourselves in it. But you got to start somewhere in it. There's no shame. Imagine if I said, "Oh wait, no, I need to have a perfect camera. I need to have a perfect lighting." Like, I'm never gonna. We wouldn't have this conversation. Exactly.
Procrastinating.
You know what I mean? And then when I look in the future, I can look back and be like, "Oh, remember when I had that? And then we can even do an interview again, and you would have grown, I would have grown. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's facts.
Yeah, we're connected right now, fam. But what are your thoughts on that, like? Because that really, I wanted to get your opinion on that, and I wanted to you to say what you want.
Nah, facts. Because the real question is for you guys that are facing this problem is when are you gonna start? Do you know what I'm saying? If you keep delaying your process, talking about I'm not here yet, I want to wait until I'm here, etc. When are you gonna start? Because that due date that you give yourself is gonna keep pushing back and back. But until you really come to terms with yourself, and like I said before, you need to appreciate every step of the journey, or you're just gonna burn out straight up. It's not gonna be a very happy, enjoyable journey to where you want to get to. So it's important to just enjoy every step of the process and appreciate what you have. Because when you look back at these moments, like David said, you're gonna be like, oh, I remember when I used to wear that and used to have that camera, etc.
Because
it's just appreciating it all. Like, there's no rush.
Yeah, no rush. Like, there's no rush in success, and literally, there's no hero story without you going through pain and through the fire. Like, I literally finished work, went to the gym, came straight here.
Literally.
Like, one day I'm gonna be like, oh, I grinded like this. I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this, and in the future I'll be chilling. But there's no excitement. There's no, because you've already made it, innit? So to be honest, the journey is really the most exciting part, and I have to like. What I've noticed is I have to kind of like embrace it now, because in the future it will be robbed from me, and I can never replay it again, innit? So yeah, I agree with you on that, man. It's just like when, and for the girls, a lot of girls say that I'm shy. That's literally what they say. I'm shy. What would you say to that? Can't really talk. It's hard to talk on the girls, innit?
There's people that are on TikTok butt naked, doing girls. But you're really shy to come on the camera and express yourself. Like, there's people actually with no shame out there making a fool out of themselves, setting their rooms on fire, running out the house with no trousers. Like, there's actually some dumb stuff going on in the world right now, and you're scared, or maybe not, let me not you scared, you're shy to come on camera and just express yourself. Like,
you know, it shows how much you've changed, because I know him from the past. I know you from back then, you know. And I don't think old AJ would have been comfortable to do this, but your mindset changed and your confidence, bro. From when I saw your confidence before to now, bro, it's like night and day, bro. It's night and day, fam. Like, honestly, it's night and day. Bro. But speaking of girls, perfectly segues into my question. You got someone special, or you got?
Shit, man. See, one thing about me.
No.
I appreciate women, you know. They're very strong, independent.
Here comes the speech, bro.
Innovative. Business-minded individuals. Do you understand? Like, I appreciate good women from all around the world, you know what I'm saying? But what was the question?
Yeah, I wasn't she just saying it. I was like,
what? I just needed to appreciate all the women out there, you know what I'm saying? What was the question?
The question was, okay, does AJ, does he have a girl?
Nah, I ain't got.
Not right now. Nah. Does he have anyone he has his eyes on?
Nah, bro.
Not at all?
Nah, I ain't looking for love, man. Okay. I'm just. That's real. I just need a friend, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's a girl?
Someone that, perhaps, you know what I'm saying? Someone that
would make her a girlfriend, though.
Nah, I didn't need a girlfriend, man. I didn't need that kind of stress, bro.
Stress?
Yeah,
okay.
Bro.
Yeah, like, they don't have to be stressed.
Like, I'm thinking, hey, let me land, bro.
Let me say it like this.
See what it is.
What kind of girl would AJ want? Or what kind of girl would AJ require?
Would I want?
Yeah, what type?
I would want like an independent, purpose-driven, courteous, respectful. A respectful woman, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the same woman that's going to be the mother of my kids, you know what I'm saying? So I'd want her to be as respectful as possible. Not even to myself, whether it's cleaning after yourself at a dinner table or saying thank you to the waiter or whatever. It's the little things.
The little things, guys. It's the little
appreciative as well. Like,
guys, would you? Okay, do you rank looks or character first? And you can be honest, because literally, what I've noticed is that it's like the character, makes the girl look way better. Because I've seen pretty girls and small stuff like they don't say thank you. And it's like, what? What do you mean you don't say thank you? You can't, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I expect that. It's like, that's just like ungrateful. Entitled. Yeah, it's entitled. Oh, bro, like you can smell the entitlement from them type of girls, isn't it?
Let me even start.
Yeah.
But you see what it is? Obviously, as men.
Right.
Actually, let me not say that.
Be honest, bro.
Nah, it's subjective. It's subjective.
Okay, go on.
You know what I'm saying?
But if it's your opinion on men, then
because some people look at looks first. Some people can't really look at character first.
You can't.
The initial attraction is looks, right? Like, I can't lie about that. Like, if you're a pretty woman, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cash money. But, like you said, personality is very important. Like, you can be a 10, a 9, an 8, but, like, if you don't carry yourself well, like, in your demeanor, it can really, really bring you down a lot.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be around those kind of people. Like, those kind of people drain your energy. Like, you're meant to almost like feel warm around them. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't want people that just suck your energy every day. Facts.
Too much jealousy. I did see a friend turn enemy. And the thing is that when a girl was
you wanted to finish that soon.
No, I did, fam. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, no. I really wanted to segue into the next question so it's smooth. But
I've been
they were itching, yeah.
Bro, talk the lyrics.
My days. But the thing is, right?
Can you pause it? Do you see it from me? Can I pause it?
Bro, I can't lie.
Yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah. So, nah, I was gonna say, I can't lie. I was getting a bit thirsty on my needs.
Yeah, I'll get you.
Yeah. Regarding okay, so basically what you're saying is, from your perspective, a girl that AJ would require is a nice, caring girl, respectful. Yeah. Obviously, coming from our Nigerian culture, that's a big thing. Also, she has to, fill you up with energy. Bring happiness into your life as well.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, would there be
into each other's life?
You know into each other's life, because it's both ways. Like with I can't lie, because I hear a lot of mandem say she has to blah blah blah, but she also has her dreams and goals, and it's a two-way thing. It's like you give, you take, innit? Would there be any Would there be any boundaries that you have on your girl that you would say, nah, she can't do? Because I know some guys. I want to talk for myself because I want to really say like my stuff when I hit 1 million, because I'm gonna hit 1 million one day.
Amen. When you're watching this, you said it here.
Yes, I said it
12th
here.
12th of September, 2024. You're gonna hit 1 million.
Yes, sir. David. Yep.
Is it the
Nah, it's D like. Yeah, but they know my name is
David. Okay, cool. Yeah, David is gonna hit D.
Yeah, because my story is a bit mad, and I even haven't told like some of the mandem about my story. Like only a couple people know, but it's mad, it's crazy. I mean, I'm here, innit? Yeah. I'm here, but But okay, is there anything that you would say she couldn't do? Like she can't go out, she can't go to mobs.
Nah. You see what it is? The woman I found for myself, I wouldn't have to tell her twice. Well, I wouldn't have to tell her in the first place. She would just know the principles of a relationship. Like, we're grown at the end of the day. Like, you don't need to be reminded of these things. That's stuff you tell little kids. Do you know what I'm saying? You remind little kids not to do this, not to do that. We're grown in the sense of, I can entrust you to carry the right principles in a relationship. I can trust you to carry yourself in a demeanor where you know you have a man. Yeah. It's like, you're not little. None of us are little anymore. We're grown. You should know what's right. You should know what's wrong.
So what are those stuff that you'd expect? Like, was it going out? Because I know some guys don't like their girls going to the club. Some guys don't want their girls going on holidays. Some guys don't like the way their girls dress. There's a certain way that they expect her to dress. So do you have any of those boundaries?
I don't want... The only boundary I have is a guy that's obviously not your man should not feel comfortable in the sense of having certain conversations with you, or feel that you're approachable in a sense. Like, you can carry yourself how you normally would, like, say you are bubbly, whatever, chatty, but there's limits, right? A guy should not feel like he can just, you know what I mean, like, have these certain kind of conversations with you. Like, he knows it in his head, like, okay, cool, she has a man. Like, even if I was to try this, she wouldn't entertain it. Like, they shouldn't even be thinking about it. Like, that shouldn't even be in the equation. If a guy thinks he can have these kind of conversations with your girl, that's not your girl, bro.
Yeah.
Like, for him to even think that, this can actually run. Like, I can actually get away with this. Like, she would even entertain it. That's the only thing for me. Like a guy, like that. There's many examples, like girls that have mans, right? Like you wouldn't look at that girl and think, yeah, like I can spit 1-2 game. That you wouldn't even think of that because of the way she carries herself. Like it wouldn't even be possible. Like if that's the only thing I would expect from a girl. Everything else is common knowledge.
Okay, so you would allow if your girl says, "Hey, me and my friends, they invite me to the club." Am I like you wouldn't have a problem with that? You'd let her go.
That's a tricky one because there's nothing stopping a girl from going to the club, or if that's something in the sense of what she wants to do, like something that makes her happy. I'm all for it. I'm all for whatever makes them happy or what they want to do in the time with their girls. It also depends on their friends, whether their friends are like bad influences or not. But you know, if a girl like is switched on, bro, like you wouldn't even have to think twice about what happened at the club, and that's rare to find, though. I'm not saying I don't have an issue with it. It's just rare to find like a girl that is switched on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you can let her go club with her friends. You wouldn't even have to bat an eye, bro. You wouldn't even have to text her. Like you just know she's good, innit? Because there's even girls that you meet that are very like resilient in the sense of like they've got a man, no man can chat to me. Like I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to. That's rare, especially in this generation. But
because for me, what I'm getting from you is that the type of girl you'd want, like, you wouldn't have. Obviously, there's stuff you expect, like respect. There's stuff like she wouldn't go out wearing something like in that would disrespect you. But to me, it's like you'd want a girl that like you could just like she can go anywhere and like you trust her in it.
yeah,
Like she'd have your back in it, and you wouldn't have to worry. So you wouldn't say don't go here, don't go here, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't because you would know that.
You'd look, okay, so if she was like, "Oh, AJ, I want to go on a girl's holiday," but she was the type of girl you're talking about, you'd be like, "All right,
yeah, of course." Like in this life, I don't want anything that contributes to even more stress. We have tax, we have rent, we have bills, we have phone bill, we have Wi-Fi bill. I don't need someone else to bring their own best here onto my plate. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like there's already a lot going on. Like I don't need stress from any corner. So if you can carry yourself well and you're switched on, that's better for both of us in that relationship. But
all right, yeah, because with me, my mindset used to be like, why are man letting their girls do this, that? But it's a thing where it's like, okay, cool. Every man is different, and for me, it's like I just want the mandem to be happy. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
So if that's your boundaries and they differ from mine, I'm not gonna lie. But every man is different. Like you two might have different like boundaries for what your girl can and cannot do. You know, you might like a certain type of girl, but as long as like she clicks with you and you two are both happy, then it's fine. Every man's different, honestly. But yeah, I agree with that. Where do you want to say where you're from?
What do you mean?
In UK wise, or you want to keep that? Alright, cool. Where I'm from, right? The way I speak, right?
Yeah, we're from the same place.
We're from the same. Okay, I won't say it then because I was gonna say where. But where I'm from, where we're from actually.
Yeah, where we're from.
But yeah, that's another interview, innit? Where we're from, right? I want to keep what's the word? Yeah, like the way I talk now. I've been told like, oh, David, you sound kind of posh, especially from London people, right?
Yeah, we sound posh, bro.
Yeah. I wanted to get your opinion on that because it's like this is how these London people expect me to talk. Oh yeah, because like imagine the interview was like this. Oh yeah, AJ, like you know them things. I just sound like an idiot, bro. You know what I mean? I'd rather sound professional. I'm a professional, structured, classy. Is there another masculine kind of way to say classy? Or is classy kind of intersection?
Classy is good, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Sophisticated man. Cool. Yeah. Like for me, it's like, okay, I can walk into a room with Piers Morgan and I can talk to him and he can take me seriously and not just think I'm a classic black boy. But if you talk like this, there's nothing wrong with talking like, oh, you know, them things are like I don't really like all of that stuff. Like, that's just not me, innit?
Yeah.
I'd rather be professional. I'd rather be in a professional setting. I think mandem. I hear mandem where we're from talking like that all the time. I'm like, bro, we live in the suburbs, bro. We live in the suburbs. Bus 3, we catch the same bus, all of that stuff. What's all this rubbish we're talking about? We don't live in South London, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think about that? Because in my opinion, I think like you don't got to force it. Like you don't have to sound like that. If you grew up in London, then I wouldn't say anything. But it's the fact that people outside of London try and sound like they're from London, try and use all that slang, try and sound like something they're not. Like, what do you think of that?
Yeah, I just think it's just down to circumstance. As in, like, some people aren't brought up in the best circumstances to then, you know, that's how they speak around there, or like, that's just common term of how they speak to one another. But like, you know, when you're actually brought up in, not all of us are, but good circumstances, right? I don't know why people would now, like, I don't know what it is. I forgot the word, but it's like they want to belong to like a culture or like or somewhere they're not from. I don't know what it is.
Like a sense of belonging.
A sense of belonging to something. Culture vulture.
Yeah,
that's it. Like people just want to pounce on a culture that has nothing to do with them, or like they come from good homes, and it's like, man.
Yeah, because I personally like, again, people grow up in different cultures. So if you grew up that way, speaking like that, then that's fine. I'm mainly talking about the people who try and act like that, because for me, if I tried to act like I was from London or something, it just wouldn't make sense. The stuff I'm into, like, I literally watch anime. I guess London people can watch anime. But like, I literally, just some of the stuff I do is a bit like, so it's like, it wouldn't make sense for me to talk in a way that's not me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone should try and be anything they're not. If anything, you look stupid. If I try to talk like something I'm not, I just look dumb in it. Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy that, like, you know, I mean, obviously, I just wanted to say that because we're from the same place, in it. So like, I don't know if you get that a lot, but I get that a lot. Like, I sound like I'm posh. To me, I think I just sound normal, in it.
Yeah, I get that sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, especially.
A lot of girls have said that. I'm not gonna lie. I said people, but it's a lot of girls that said, "Oh, you sound a bit posh." Yeah.
It's just where we're from, innit, and where we are right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's just a lot of like diversity here, and then there's also the accent, because we pronounce all our letters.
Yeah, exactly.
See, that man will be like water.
Yeah,
we say water.
I mean, I learned phonics, bro, but I'm not gonna try and not say learn. Like,
that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, man.
Like, but I guess it is what it is. I'm gonna jump from question to question because we're actually, you know, we're decent on time, and there's a lot of questions I want to ask you.
Yeah.
We already spoke about the type of girl you like.
Yeah.
If you worked at Mackie's, would you tell your girl? I really wanted to ask you that. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna add anything to
that. Why you gulping? You troll.
You know what it is, yeah? I mean, like, honestly, because that's what grind is grind, because there's a thing where it's like, okay, cool.
Wait, that's a trick question. Because it's my girl.
It's no trick question, like.
No, because
some
people might mistake it for a girl they're chatting to or a girl they're not locked in with. You know what I'm saying?
A girl you're chatting to. Oh, I'm changing it now.
Oh, nah.
The type of girl you'd want. Yeah, we all would say.
Oh,
yes.
I thought
if it's a girl, if we're locked
in.
Okay, so let's say you're talking. You two are enjoying each other's experience. You work at Mackie's though. Hey, where do you work?
Oh, there. I have to tell her what. There, innit?
Like, but where? Where though?
You see what it is.
You know what? Go on.
Oh, this guy. You see what it is. You see what it is. It's like, I just feel, and this is just comparison. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, they're comparing what these people do, so unintentionally they'll judge either way. Yeah. I think it's just this generation. What would I tell her? really and truly, she has no need. She doesn't really have to know.
You're talking to her,
me personally,
you're talking to her.
But like, you know, like there's certain stuff we don't bring up.
But that's something she has to like. There's something that's important. Are you gonna build the trust, bro? Right.
Well, but he said I'm taking her seriously.
But if you're talking, yeah, right, right.
Cool. Oh, so it's someone that I'm actually
you're getting serious. You're talking.
Okay, I would tell her. I thought it was just like some girl I was talking to. Nah, I would take her. I would tell her straight up, like, this is the situation. This is where I'm working at. You feel me? This is the same money that's buying you all this shit. Like, you gotta appreciate it from somewhere. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was I didn't know it was a scenario that I was actually leading to, like, her becoming a girlfriend.
Because the thing is, number one, there's nothing wrong with working at Maccies. It's an honest job.
Yeah,
like facts. You said, it's the culture that's got us messed up, thinking that by 19 we should be Bill Gates and all of this stuff. Yeah, and also it's just I'm not gonna lie. And people say don't judge. That's unrealistic. Everything in life, people are gonna judge. Yeah. If someone comes to you in a baggy outfit, he could be a billionaire, but you're not wrong to judge him for being a homeless man trying to steal something from you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the connotation behind working at Maccies isn't good. You know, people think the connotation might be, he's not going anywhere in life,
bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of like, go, even on Insta, just pack
my
fries,
bro. Even on TikTok, everyone put the fries.
Yeah, put the fries in the bag. It's like
put the video in the bag, bro. Like,
realistically, there's nothing wrong with it, but again, it's the type. It's just like, honestly, would I tell my girl? I can't lie, unless I know what type of woman she is, I wouldn't tell her.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I wouldn't tell her.
But because like it's just the connotation behind it and stuff like that. If she's the bad kind, she'll be like, oh, that's a bit. Oh, aren't you a bit embarrassed? That's kind of them silly girls. But the serious ones will be like, oh, okay, that's calm, because it's an honest job. You're not banging F. You're not doing anything that's illegal. You're trying to make it. But it's the grind. You're grinding, innit? You're not going to be there forever. And she'll know that because you're talking to her. So it's a thing where, as long as, if she's the type of woman that's like calm and I discover that, then I would tell her. But off the bat, nah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you're spitting.
Yeah. I want to also get your opinion on gangs. What do you think about gangs? Do you think it's stupid? Do you think it's... I mean, where we are, that's kind of what influenced that question. But what do you think of them?
I just feel... What if you know such a old ass up, man? You see what it is, yeah? You see what it is? This is also circumstance. Because it's not everyone that chooses to be into it. Some people are just groomed into it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not everyone gets a choice to choose the right path. Some people are literally born into it. Obviously, their older siblings, they infiltrate them into the gang, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just circumstance. Like, if, you know, the odds have you growing up in an environment like that, you're going to be around a lot of these people, and eventually you're going to get groomed into it. I'm not saying you still can't make the right decision for yourself to go into a better path, but like, you know, people that actually choose to be in it, like, some people don't have a choice, but this is for the people that actually choose to be in it. I just feel like, nah, bro, we're keeping that so they can hear you say that, bro. Yeah, get his face in it as well, yeah, I just feel like the people that actually have a choice, it never ends well. This isn't Top Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a very short span. Like, there's only two options.
There's nothing promising in the long term.
Literally, that's what I was trying to get at. Like, is it even long term? Sometimes long term is rare, but even financially, it's not worth it, bro.
Since you answered, go on.
Even mental health wise, like your anxiety, Like, you can't even.
It's peak, bro.
I'm not even busting jokes because that's man's reality. Do you get?
You know, because I was even gonna say you're being very mature about it because you could have easily, did what Tunes did, which was what I was gonna kind of like jump on the wave as well.
But this is actually people's reality, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I can't joke about it too tough because people, as we speak now, it's like people are actually going through this. Like the whole mental health thing as well, bro. You can't even step out at your house without checking your corners or like tomorrow could be your last day. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be caught lacking off a bus or you take the wrong turn or you bump into the wrong people and they ask where you're from. That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like tomorrow isn't promised for anyone, but in terms of people gang related and stuff, bro, everyday survival. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's they use these things like it's a very hard topic. It's a good question though.
I like how you're answering it. I didn't think you'd go this deep.
Yeah, they use a lot of things to try lower the what's the word? To try and endure it.
Yeah.
As in like
maybe
it could be drugs, maybe weed, smart whip, like they just use a lot of stuff to distract themselves from the lifestyle, you know.
Yeah.
About it.
No, I was just checking if the mic's still working in it. Humble beginnings in it, but we'll get a decent one now.
They just use a lot of stuff to distract themselves from the reality they're living. Because it can be a very like tense, scary place. I won't lie. Obviously, I haven't experienced it, but I'm just saying that.
Because what I will say is that I think it's the culture does have a part to play. For like you said, some man then they're forced into it. So circumstance, I'm not talking about them, man. I just pray that they get out because it's not a long term place you want to be at. I'm talking about the man like hey, imagine if I blow in this. I'm keeping it real, fam. Because if I go okay, fine. Okay, it's your interview, so I'll take your advice in it. But I'm just saying, for the man that choose, right? The man that choose, it's like I think the culture heavily influences them, innit? Yeah. Bro. Okay, yeah, say that.
That is cool.
Yeah. I think the culture heavily influences them, and they need to know that at the time it may seem cool, but in the long term, bro, it's really bad. Like this whole caps thing, like the cap, I don't know, grills, and then like F and stuff like that. It's all short. It's all short term. It's not lasting. And looking back, you'll be like, damn, because all that time you're doing that, it's gonna come back to you, bro. All of this bad stuff is gonna come back to you. It's all being and it's only when you now want to live that good life that it will come back to you. That the consequences.
They have all these.
Exactly, and it's unfortunate, and it won't because it's like 30. Imagine being 30, bro. You can have a child, a family, a wife, a house, all that stuff, but instead you're.
It's facts. And that's another thing about the real life as well. I feel like you can't just say you're out. Like you can't just say you're out of it, like out of the real life, because you still have these, obviously your opposition.
Yes. Yeah.
You can't just tell them like if they catch you can't say nah. Like I quit last week. You can't say that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's really no escape unless you move to the other side of the world.
Yeah.
But
it's a sacrifice. It's not ideal. Yeah, I agree.
It's first.
Yeah. I'd say like literally just praying for them, man. It's not cool. Thankfully, we were brought up in a place that it wasn't that common.
Yeah, it wasn't that common.
Yeah, I said that with a question mark because I'm not sure.
There was.
Yeah, there's dilly dally in it, but there's no that whether the certainty.
We saw them, but we were never like influenced. You know
never influenced. Never tried to be like them. Never wanted to be like them. Closest thing I got to was a Mac Tech. That's the only closest thing I got to that, and even that is now gone.
Yeah, so, even I sold mine too, bro. I ain't got a cap, bro.
Because it's a thing where I kind of feel, you know what, you're right. I was actually going to joke about it with Tunes, but now you say it's actually deep because, like, there was one time, like, yeah, you already know, but Yeah, like I've encountered some of these man, and it's like, bro, they're all kind of young, fam. They're all young, and they all like, it's like they have something to prove, and it's like they go searching for problems to fill the hole in their heart. It's kind of deep, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting if I'm really deep in it. But anyway, that's that. Do you have anything else to add on that?
Nah, that's it.
Yeah, fair enough. Wow, we actually kind of got through all of the questions. I'm probably gonna have to cut it.
All of it.
Cut it. No, not all of them, but there's one more question I want to ask.
Yeah.
And would you tell the mandem if you're depressed? Be honest. Please be honest.
I mean, like, thankfully, I have a very strong, like, friendship group around me. In the sense of, like, we've come up together since, like, year 9, year 8 times. And we're still like this. Even during uni, we're still like this. We're hours away from each other, we're still like this. We still all group FaceTime, do you know what I'm saying? That's rare. A lot of people leave school and, like, disperse into their different groups. This group isn't talking to this group, or people within a friendship group aren't talking to each other. It's different with us. Like, we're still tight till this day. So I feel like I can talk to these guys about anything. I mean, like, obviously, when we were younger, we may not have been mature about most of these things like anyone else would. Obviously, we didn't know better. But I feel like now I could easily talk to guys if I'm going through like a hard time or something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, if you genuinely felt bad, you felt like you could turn to one of the guys, or
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because what I will say is that obviously, from my perspective, the mandem are still collective. Obviously, we can talk right now, to be honest. But if we all have our different lives, right? And everyone in the group has had their own kerfuffle with one other person, right? Which is a good thing in my opinion, because it strengthens that bond and we know each other in it. Like, I know how each one acts, right?
Yeah. We've been through that,
Yeah. We've all been through something with someone in it. And although some of the stuff we like, as in the mandem, that I wouldn't agree with some of the stuff that they do and they believe in, but what I can say is that there is love in it. There's love. Yeah, there's definitely love between everyone. There is. And as far as what I tell the mandem, I tell certain individuals. Yeah. Tell certain individuals, not all of them. I think some man, because of their character, maybe not because of their character, but just depends how close you are with. Like, yeah.
Of course, like, I can chat to the guys about anything, but obviously, like you said, certain individuals, I would just be more comfortable saying it to you. Do you get?
Yeah, they understand your character more, like, so they'd be able to help you more. Yeah. I already covered this with you, but and we're kind of short on time, so I'm gonna try and answer this as efficiently as possible. But I wanted to know, like, okay, in the past, obviously, you're more shy. We learned that through, secondary, or kind of, and you said up to year 11, that's when you kind of built that confidence to start something new and be yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
How was that journey overcoming that insecurity of, like, being shy about yourself and stuff? It's a deep question, man.
I think, but is it how I overcame it, right? Well, like, how was that feeling?
Both.
So I think it was the sense of, like, trying out new things. Like, everyone's mind isn't as open as I thought they would be. So there was one time I came to school, non-school uniform. I came in some, like, baggy jeans,
right,
baggy Levi's, from registration to the end bell. I was hearing baggy jeans, bro. I was hearing it.
Yeah.
I was hearing it. Boom, 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 boom. I was thinking to myself, why did I wear these baggy jeans? Like, but then, obviously, when I got yard, like, I realized, like, I wore the shit because I wanted to. Do you feel what I'm saying?
I do.
So as long as I appreciated my fit, wow, that baggy jeans thing is it's tough, bro. It's tough. Even when your guys are saying baggy jeans, bro, it's like,
and they emphasize the baggy.
Who do you look to? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as long as I took pride in myself, like I liked what I was wearing for myself.
Yes, sir.
I just kept telling myself that, like, there is literally 4 point, probably even more, billion people in the world. You're telling me one person won't appreciate my baggy jeans?
It's 10. I think there's 10 billion, bro.
7
to 10 billion people.
There's 7 to 10 billion people in this world right now. You're telling me not one person would appreciate what you're doing? My bad.
No, it's
just step out the box. Like,
if you do the maths, it's like, bro, deep it. 1,000 is even too small. If we do the maths on how many people would like it, if we say 1 in every 10 people, bro, there you go. And there's 10 billion people, and 1 billion people are messing with you, messing with that stuff, and that's taking 1/10. So it's like someone's gonna rock with it. But I like what you said. The most important thing was that you wore it because of you.
Yeah, man. That goes for anything in life. Anything we strive to do or that we put our mind to, you should do it for you in the first place. Don't do it because your parents told you to. Don't do it because your friend said you should try this. Do it because you want to do it.
Yes, sir.
Anything in this life we do for ourselves. You have to put ourselves first. A lot of people put others before themselves, and that's why they may struggle to find confidence in some places or anything they do, or they always ask for like opinions just to help them make decisions for themselves, which isn't right. Because we should be like in the forefront of what we should be in the forefront of the
you got it. No, you're
I'm bugging.
You're spitting. No,
we should be in the forefront of the decisions we make for ourselves.
There you go.
So my mouth is dry in there, so like.
Chase what's hitting. It's kind of cold.
Yeah,
it's here, fam. Yeah. Come on, my throat's kind of bare cold, fam, from drinking it. But yeah, bro, I agree with you. Honestly, just be yourself. You know, you wouldn't exist if you were trying to live for other people, and that's what I understood is that everyone is different in their own way and their own creativity. The same trends you're following, one day it was wet and someone decided to do it, and now it picked up, and now you're following it. So you're always weird when you start something, but then when it picks up, all of a sudden you're a genius. That's why, I really love that quote. Like, you're crazy until you're a genius, bro. It's sick. Go on.
It's corny until it's not.
Until it's not,
you know what I'm saying?
Until it's fashionable, until it's trendy. There you go. AJ 2024. Where do you want to be in 5 years?
I want to be happy.
More specifically.
Oh shit. I can't.
It was fine.
Yeah, it will blur.
It will blur.
Where do I want to be in 5 years? I don't want to get complacent. You know, in 5 years, I may reach milestones that I've set for myself, but I don't want to allow myself to get complacent. I just want to keep striving for more. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, appreciate every step of the way, and that accomplishment I finally reach at the end of my 5-year plan. But I also want to be striving for more as well. Like, I don't want to lose the fire burning inside of me. Do you get that? Goes for anyone as well. Never get complacent. Never feel like, okay, cool, I've reached my limit. Always push higher. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, every man there that I interview, they turn into some motivational speaker, fam, towards the end. They always got something true to say. But what you're saying is real, fam. I just find it funny.
It's real. It's true, bro. I didn't know,
Like, when I interviewed PK, that was the first interview, he was talking about, fam, flipping. Like, I just feel like I was in this serum, fam. This serum. I'm like, I've never heard him mention any, like, analogy like that ever. Why is it in this interview? But, mandem was just funny, bro. But no, I agree with you, 100%. Yeah, 100%. You're going to keep striving with your goals and your dreams, obviously, with what you want to do. And obviously, I'm not going to force you to say it, but we know that you like clothing and we know that you like different stuff and you have different milestones in your life. So you would have wanted to reach them by then.
Yeah, definitely.
And exceed it.
and exceed it. Yeah.
Family by then, kids, because I know some man.
Nah, I'm a leave family kids for like my late 20s, early 30s.
Okay.
When I really become like financially secure.
You wouldn't grind up with your girl, grind up, build with your girl.
I don't want my girl to suffer. You know what I'm saying?
That's the.
I don't want her to like.
But the thing is, life is people go through different seasons in life. I'm not saying girls should suffer. I'm the same mindset as you. Most men have the same mindset.
As in, I don't want her to suffer with me. Like, you see, the sacrifices I'm making in order to achieve certain things. Do you get? I don't want her to go through the struggle as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd rather just be at a clean slate. I have this, I have that, and then we just go from there.
Do you want to get married?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you not think in your marriage you'll suffer?
We can.
Because my thing is, like, everyone goes through different seasons, right? And that's the mindset a lot of us men have, because we never want our girls to suffer, right? So we'll be like, okay, no, let me get my stuff together and then get my girl. But the thing is that your girl, you're still gonna suffer. Life goes, there's ups and downs. So if you've never experienced the downs with your girl, then she's not really your girl. Anyone can be your girl on the ups. It's the downs that define whether she's your girl. Now, there's an appropriate time to be in a relationship. If I don't have a job, I'm fat, I'm broke, I have no ambition, I'm not gonna say, oh, let's grind with a girl. No, that's immature. But if I have a destination working towards that, she can support you until you get there. Now she's been there with you from the down, you know she cares about you, and she's rocking with you on your way up. But it takes sacrifice on both sides. I don't think that mandem should have their stuff together before they get a girl. I think you can healthily grind. There'll be ups and downs, and it's her job to support you during those downs, just like you would do with her. I don't know what you think about that, but
that's real.
Yeah,
that's fact.
Yeah.
Wow.
So would you want to be married in 5 years or?
Nah, married in 5. Nah.
Fair enough.
Marriage is too. That's heavy.
It's a big commitment. Yeah, biggest commitment in your life.
Biggest. That's what I'm saying.
Your children, your generation continues from that.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, baby mums, but obviously we don't want that, innit?
It's a big responsibility.
Okay, so you want to achieve all your goals. Mainly achieve all your goals. This question isn't before the last question, but I try and answer it as quick as possible. What are your thoughts on God? What's your relationship with God? Or are you religious? Or?
Yeah, I'm religious.
What religion?
Christianity.
Religion. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on him? What's your relationship? And be honest, man.
Whether I'm going through things, whether I'm not going through things, I still have time to have conversations with God. I didn't like to ask for stuff from him. I just tend to ask for wisdom in some of the decisions I make every day. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to ask, like, God, give me this, God, give me that. I just strive to ask for wisdom and, like, judgments I have to make in my life. Do you know what I'm saying? If this is the right move for me, or if this is the right path, do you know what I'm saying? I just feel like he knows what's best for me. That he's the go-to person to talk to sometimes when I'm going through a lot. But yeah, I'd say I have a healthy relationship with God, yeah.
I'm a Christian too, for the sake of the interview. And I'm not denying that he's not with you. He's with all of us through ups and downs. Would you say, though, the way you're living is a good representation of how God would want you to live? Because at the end of the day, he's not an idiot. And any father would favor a child who's doing what the father wants them to do. So from your perspective, are you living the way he wants you to live, or are you kind of doing your own thing and kind of brushing it to the side? Which is what I've done, I'll be honest. I've done that in the past. But I don't know where you're at now.
That's a very good question. I'd say
for the sake of time and for dramatic effect, I'm actually going to leave you with that question for yourself.
Yeah.
And I want you to actually deep that, on the camera for a second. Because obviously you call yourself a Christian. I'm just going based on what you say. You know, a lot of us think we have the time. At the same time, we think, you know, God has given us the breath to say we have the time to go back to Him later. And you know, I just want all of the mandem to live happy, satisfied lives. I know that you can't live that without a good relationship with God. And it's not right to call ourselves Christians and just do whatever we want and say, God, I still love you. Well, no, you show that through your actions. If your girl was to cheat on you and she says, I love you, well, her words are words and her actions are something else. So I'll just leave that for you for the sake of time as well. Are you happy in life?
Yeah.
Really?
Always, yeah. I'm happy in
like,
life.
Genuinely, you're happy in life?
Genuinely.
Now, if there's something you're going through, we can, like, after the camera, like, you know, you can just...
No, I'm genuinely happy. I mean, like, we have to strive to be happy in anything we do.
You're happy with, you know, I know you said you tried to still figure stuff out. You're doing your thing. You like clothing. You know, you might, you know, explore that and explore other things. Like, you're genuinely happy.
Yeah, I'm genuinely happy.
You don't feel like you lack something or you need something, or...
Nah, because, you know, as humans, we always want, like, we always want results. Like, what's the word? I thought Tins was coming out of the shower.
We'll see him anyway, and I can cut it out.
What's the word? We always want fast, like, accomplishments,
instant gratification. I know exactly.
So you need the word.
Yeah, I know exactly.
You always want instant gratification, and you know, when you live a life like that, you tend to beat yourself up a lot because it's a steady road to get to, you know, the goals we set for ourselves. And if you set like reasonable, realistic, small goals every day for yourself, like, you'll just find yourself getting happier. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like as humans, we just want instant gratification where, you know, we do something, we want to see results tomorrow, 2 days, next week, next month, the next 2 months. It doesn't work like that. We just have to be consistent, enjoy the things we love, you know. Yeah, man.
And not to put too much pressure on yourself, innit? There's a time for everything, you know. There's a time to enjoy, relax, but it's not just grind. Take time to relax, because that's one thing I did best, bro. And like, one of the goals I want to do for next year is to go on holiday more, because, bro, I've denied so much holidays, bro, just because of this so-called grind. But there's a time for everything in it. So honestly,
That's real.
But I'm happy you're happy and you're satisfied. I like the direction you're going in, bro.
What about you? You happy?
Me? Yeah, I'll keep it like short, innit? Because I want to give the full story when I'm a milli. Yeah. But yeah, right now I'm quite happy, like, just doing what I love, innit? Chasing my dream, grinding. It's ironic because I literally just said you need to relax and grind, but grinding. I know what I need to do moving forward. Yeah. So yeah, I'm happy right now, innit? I'm happy.
That's good to hear, man.
Yeah. But yeah, anything else you want to say?
Shout out, David.
Shout out me, I guess.
Nah, for real, like, what he's doing right now.
Sir.
Yeah, shout out Tins as well. Shit.
Shout out Tins in the back here.
Yeah, what he's doing right now is,
I appreciate it.
You know, it takes a lot to really, you know, step out and work towards something. You know what I'm saying? People tell themselves, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that," and just procrastinate, they push that day back. But he's actually stepped out. He may not even have the equipment. The equipment's on the way, by the way.
On the way, 100%.
But he may not have the equipment required that normal people would spend, like, to splash out on at first. He's actually, like, started. Like, he's not giving himself any excuses, which I feel like we could learn from him. Do you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that so much, bro. Honestly,
yeah, bro.
It means a lot to me.
That's real.
On and off camera, it means a lot, bro. Thank you. Just doing what I believe I'm called to do in this world. And I know, bro, 5 years time, 10 years time, however long it takes, I'm gonna be where I want to be in it. Yes, sir. But yeah, that's AJ.
That's
my guy. Love that interview. That was interesting, bro. See how it got easier?
Yeah, it got easier. Just flowed, bro.
Just flowed, yeah, bro. Yeah, I actually got through all of the questions. Editing is kind of peak, so I don't know what I have to talk. But I'm gonna try and keep everything in it as possible, in it.
How long is it?
1 hour 25, in it.
Damn. That cool.
Yeah.
It's been your.
Go on.
It's been AJ, man. It's been a blessing. Stay blessed.
AJ, that's fresh. AJ. AJ's story. Yes, sir.
My story.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You can find me everywhere.
Finek AJ.
AJ.
Go on.
AJ 47. AJ 47. AJ 47. AJ 47. And AJ 47.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sir.